Well, good morning. We are in Gulfport at Horne Custom Jewelry with Cliff Horne. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How you been?
Good, good.
So tell us about what you do. So we're in front of this really cool collection called Piece by Piece, but you guys do a lot of custom work as well.
We do. We do a lot of custom work. These days, you know, a lot of the brides, they have their Pinterest page and they've got exactly what they want. So this helps them visualize. Instead of just seeing a picture, they can actually take the stone's shape they want, the size they want. They can put it magnetized onto an engagement ring, and they can put it on their finger, and they can actually touch it and feel it. And it helps them decide rather quickly and gives them a lot of options. And then, of course, once they pick what they like, we can set these in, with the diamond they choose in gold, white gold, rose gold, platinum.
This kind of makes your life a little easier because it gives them the option. You're not 3D printing or putting wax models together. They have really something like tangible they can put on their hand and see how it works.
It does. Before we pick this up, I mean, we've done custom since we've been open for 6 years, but without this, it's a longer process.
Sure.
You know, we've got to get the design, we've got to CAD cam it, we've got to 3D print it, like you said, approve the wax. So this speeds up the process quite a bit.
And you can produce anything here.
Yes, all of this is synthetic, but any of these shapes, sizes, we get all of these in genuine earth mine diamond or lab-grown diamond, whichever the customer prefers. And we set it up and size their finger and get them married.
Well, and get them married. It's just that simple, right? And you have a good collection of, like, if they have an idea, if they see something in here they want just right out of the case, you have that as well.
Yes, all these are going to be genuine stones with gold, yellow gold, or white gold, some platinum pieces. We've got a few gents rings on the end there, and the same thing with them. We can pick out, we've got a selection where they can decide the style of ring that they want. So yeah, it's pretty one-stop shop here with the brides.
And then let's talk about the Citizen, because you guys I've not seen this many Citizens in one case anywhere.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good selection of men's and ladies. Citizen is known for the eco drive movements, which it's a quartz movement, but the battery is recharged by the light. So you can literally go 15, 20 years without having to ever change the battery. They come with a 5-year warranty. These are really affordable. The men's watches start around $4 to $5 and go up from there. Ladies, we have some as little as $350. And then the Series 8, this is the automatic movements that they've been just started. So it's a heavier watch. It has an automatic mechanical movement. You might be able to see that movement in the back there. You can see it through the skeletonized back. And these are, they have a 50-hour power supply when they're fully wound. So, you know, even if you take it off for 2 days, you can pick it back up. You won't have to reset it. And they're a good price point, especially, you know, I tell people for like the guys graduating high school that want a Rolex, well, you get one of these and they keep up with it for 4 years and come back with a degree, and then you can get them a Rolex.
There you go. Yeah, I can vouch for the Eco Drive. I have two, both of which I bought more than 20 years ago, and I've not had to change battery or anything. And there's a gauge on them. It looks like there's a gauge that tells me how much charge is left on them.
Some of them do have that gauge.
And it charges with regular light as well.
Yeah, incandescent, LED, sunlight, it'll charge it. The only thing you got to remember with these, if you have multiple watches, don't stick it in a dark drawer for 3 months and forget about it, because it will lose its charge.
That's an important piece of it. It makes it a lot easier when you have to deal with batteries.
Yeah.
You can not change them yourself. You got to bring it to somebody. It takes a little time.
Yep, and I warranty a battery for a year. So pretty much once a year, if you have a quartz watch, you're going to have the battery replaced. And we're happy to do that too while you wait.
Perfect. Yeah, there's a huge selection here. So if Citizen, and they're wonderful watches. Again, like I said, mine, I'm not very gentle on mine. They take a beating, and it still looks, I could maybe use a new crystal in the front. It's a little scratch. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's more than 20 years old. It still does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, and if it's a $500 watch, you do the math, that was a good investment.
Absolutely. Well, Kelly Waters is another interesting collection that you have here at Horne Custom Jewelry. Tell us about this.
Yeah, we picked this up last year before Christmas with the spiking gold prices. You know, some people want to have some pretty jewelry and not have to break the bank. So Kelly Waters is a collection with that's sterling silver with cubic zirconium synthetic stones, but it's gold plated 100 times. It's warranted for the life of the piece. So you get some really nice looks with a little bit more affordability.
And so are you finding that individuals gravitate towards this?
Definitely. Well, when people come in, we've got to figure out where their budget is and what they want, and we'll show them some pieces. And, you know, when we pick up that they're not going to be able to afford some of the, you know, big diamond pieces, we steer them towards this, and we've got a lot of success with it. It really fills that niche where, you know, you have something pretty and you don't have to, you know, not put gas in your car.
That part, yeah, right, or have dinner tonight.
Yes.
So I think that, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of financial situation the world is in, there's going to be something here for everyone. Just about every price point, every kind of budget is what I'm getting.
Absolutely.
And this is one of those collections that will allow folks to not only save a couple of dollars, but still look the way they want to look.
Yeah, and like I said, they're warranted for the life of them. They're plated super heavy, and so you'll have that look. It's not something that you're going to buy that 6 months from now it's going to, tarnish and the gold plating wear off.
And whenever you have to, like, if you were to use the warranty piece of this, what does that look like?
Oh, they just bring it back in, and we'll send it back to the factory, and they'll replace them.
Okay, perfect. So this is something that is handled straight through the designer.
Yep.
Perfect. Now listen, if you're not here to get an engagement ring, or you're here to get a Citizen or Kelly Waters, you have an entire collection here on the back wall. Let's go back behind the case and talk about something that you have over here.
Yeah, perfect.
This is kind of the diamond fashion pearl case. Tell us about your collection here.
Well, we've got really popular diamond stud earrings, diamond tennis bracelets. We're doing those in lab and in natural. Some people want the earth mined, and then some people want the larger look for the better budget, and we have the lab grown available for that. And pearls have had a big comeback. We carry some freshwater and some aquaria studs, the necklaces, and with the wedding season, everybody needs a string of pearls for the wedding, and we sell a lot of those too. We've got plenty of different fashion earrings and fashion diamond rings in this case too.
And right here, this next case over here, there's some very colorful pieces that you have over here.
This is most of our colored stone jewelry. So we've got emeralds, sapphires, rubies, some other different precious gemstones. And in that case, we have some opals, some beautiful black opals from Australia. We've got several different sections of those, and we've got some of the rough cut in there that you can see as well that comes right out of the ground. But so any of the colored stones will be in this case.
And what do we have down here?
Here we'll have our earrings, gold earrings, our bracelets, our necklaces. The paperclip is super popular. We've got some pendants that you can add to them, and some other charms. So more gold fashion jewelry.
There you go. There's a lot to choose from here. It's not just it is a one-stop shop. It isn't one size fits all. You got just about everything here you can look for.
Yeah, and we're a small shop, so we don't have everything, but it's a phone call away. I do all the work here. Me and my son in the back do the jewelry work. Watch work we do send out when we have watch work that needs to be done. But if we don't have it, we can make it, or we can find it.
And it's a family affair here at Horne Jewelry.
It is. Me, my wife, my daughter, my son, and we've got a part-time employee we picked up this year that's really helping out.
So listen, if you're in the market for jewelry, it doesn't matter what you're in the market for. If you want engagement rings, watches, whatever you need, they're going to have it for you here at Horne Custom Jewelry. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks, Chet. Appreciate you, man.